Okay, let's talk about beeswax. By the way, this is the unpolished version. And oh, by the way, hey folks, Kevin here. I know you were expecting that. Anyway, let me get some of the stuff from other videos out of my way. Potassium permanganate, you guys saw that? Alright. Disorganized. Everybody goes, why don't you just edit that stuff out? Because this is not a Hollywood production. All right, let's talk about beeswax. And before I get into this, here's the disclaimer. Girl Scout cookie season. That's not the disclaimer. Here's the disclaimer. I present this evidence and this information. No evidence, probably just information. I'm not going to go ahead and do evidence kind of stuff. I may do a more polished version of this for another platform, and it'll actually be pretty. But you guys are used to this stuff, so this is what I'm going to do. I don't mean any of this evidence to be scientific, anything that I'm saying to be scientific. This is not meant to diagnose, cure, or treat any illnesses or maladies. This is just strictly for your entertainment, let's say that. Because YouTube doesn't like herbal stuff, apparently. Sorry. Anyway, beeswax has been used many years. Okay. Pretty much all the way back to when we discovered that bees had some useful stuff going on. Modern humans have been on the planet about 45,000 years, and we discovered a long time ago that bees are our friends. Anyway, beeswax. Typically, and a lot of this is because of the honey content, all right? Beeswax is a antibacterial, antiviral. It's been used to treat inflammation. It's been used to lower cholesterol. It's been used for a lot of things, and that's why we tell you, when you're processing your beeswax, don't let it get hot. You don't want it over 180 degrees, and you don't want it hot for extended periods of time. If you guys go back to that beeswax video where I was cleaning up the beeswax that I got from Kyle Sanborn, my buddy Kyle, I told you 175 degrees. That's what I use this induction burner at, and I don't go over that when I'm processing beeswax. If you go over that, you're going to kill some of the properties of the beeswax. Let's talk about different kinds of beeswax. All right, we know you can get beeswax in many forms. From those little bars. I prefer pelletized when I'm doing my stuff. We can get in that giant block that you saw before. We can get into little cutesy things like this. We can get in all kinds of forms. And basically, the different grades of beeswax are this is that dark yellow wax that I was showing you before. This is I just melted this down, and I'm making it in more manageable portions. This is actually a cup, and that's what I use for most of my concoctions, and that's what I use for my parts measurement. If you don't know what that is, go back to my herbal series, and we'll explain that in there. What else do we want to talk about? This is a storage container of beeswax. This is still from that big giant block that Kyle gave me. And basically, I'm just making this more manageable. So, that's what we got going on. The different colors and grades of beeswax. This is considered beekeeper honey, because it's got that dark yellow stuff. You can't smell it, but you heat that stuff up, and it's got a really strong honey smell to it. Which means it hasn't been filtered much. You have that dark brown grade, which I do not have an example of, which comes straight off the hives, and basically that's it's fairly dirty wax. Needs a lot of cleaning. Needs all those things going on. But that's what you usually get straight out of the hive from the old comb and things like that. That dark stuff. This stuff is generally caps and things like that, and newer comb. As you can see, this is a little bit lighter colored. This has been filtered more and cleaned more and all those kind of things. This is cosmetic grade or food grade, which is really basically the same thing. And that's what I use in all my little herbal stuff, or all of my beeswax concoctions, including the herbal preps and all those kind of things. What else we got going on? You got white wax, which there are a lot of ways to get white. Sometimes they bleach it. Sometimes they just filter the heck out of it. Sometimes they do all kinds of weird stuff to it to make it that pretty white. I'm going to eat my peanut butter cookie. Girl Scout cookie season here in Southern Indiana. Well, let's see. What do we got going on here? That's really about it for the general beeswax talk. Now, later on, you guys are going to find out that we can make lots of stuff out of this beeswax. How many of y'all recognize this? This is fixin' wax. And the main ingredient in fixin' wax is beeswax. Don't tell anybody I told you that. Okay, you can tell anybody you want because it says it right on the website. We'll be making some bars. We'll be making some candles. We'll be making all kinds of stuff. My son not too long ago made lotion bars for my wife because she wanted some. We're going to make, like I said, we're going to make stuff like this. You guys have seen me do this before, so I probably won't make it again. There's actually, I've actually got a video out on basic fixin' wax. And this has a couple more ingredients in it other than the basic fixin' wax. But if you want to go find that video, you can do that. We'll probably be making some, like I said, candles. We'll be doing both molded candles and dipped candles. We'll be doing the lotion bars. We'll be doing soap. And we may end it off right there. I think that's where we're going to go. So, I've got another video I want to do after this. That, well, just stay tuned. So, not going to be related. Hope y'all have a good day. Like, view, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, go to the description box and slide through a few of those links to see if there's anything you like there. That's really about it. Thank y'all. See you in the woods.